one of the lower income neighborhoods in Jakarta. In this area there's about 30 families, and they say when it rains it's heavily affected by flooding and most of the homes flood out. We've just met the Sukardi family. They live here, a mother and father with 6 kids in this 10-foot by 10-foot room. We've talked to them about the rise in food prices and how their family's been affected, and they say that the biggest problem for them is because they've had to increase so much of their spending on food, they might not be able to send one of their children to school, so they're going to have to choose between school and food. Do you know what you paid last year for a kilo of rice?
Nah, di tahun 2006.
2007?
Oh, 2007, 5.000 per kilo.
And what is it now?
Sekarang berapa?
Sekarang
That's
sampai
about 50 cents it was last year.
8.000.
Per kilogram.
Tahun lalu 5.000, tahun sekarang 8.000 per kilogram.
Ngerti nggak?
Ngerti sekarang, ngerti. Cuman kan kalau yang kecil kan nggak ngerti. Kalau yang kecil.
Are you worried about the rise in food prices?
Saya sangat khawatir, gitu, karena anak saya 3 lagi tuh masih sekolah. Bahkan ini sebentar lagi anak saya tuh udah lulus dari SMP, untuk melanjutkan sekolah ke SMK itu biaya saya belum ada persiapan sama sekali. Kalau memang begini terus ya kita negeri ini semakin bodoh, gitu kan. Sebagai saya keluarga dari keluarga miskin sudah tidak bisa menyekolahkan anak.
Ya.
Ada.
Nah, itu mereka ngapain?
Kerja.
Apa itu kerja?
Kerja pabrik ya, ada sih bayangan mah. Tapi mudah-mudahan enggak lah.
What are you afraid will happen if this situation does not improve?
Gini Pak, kalau kekhawatiran saya sudah jelas, nama saya mengkhawatirkan untuk masa depan saya dan anak-anak saya. Kalau kondisi negeri ini semakin begini, bagaimana untuk masa depan anak dan cucu saya?
Some 39 million people in Indonesia live on under $1.50 a day. And those are the people we're really most concerned about. Those are the people that can really just get pushed from one day to the next into the roles of the ultra poor, and all of a sudden they're much more vulnerable to sickness and malnutrition and all sorts of other diseases and other issues. So I think that's what we're most concerned about is those 39 million people.
So, I just wonder if you can tell the people in America, what are you doing here?
Ibu ngapain aja Bu ini? Yang dilakukan Ibu ini apa sekarang?
Saya lagi nyari beras.
Jadi ngumpulin dari truk?
Ya dari bawah, dari truk, dari mana aja.
It's 10 of 9 in the morning, and this woman has been here sweeping up the leftover rice on the ground on the back of the truck. This is the central wholesale rice market in Jakarta, and this woman comes here and she collects a few liters of rice a day for her family by sweeping it up off the beds of trucks once they're done unloading the sacks. She says that the number of women who are here, or people who are here doing what she's doing, sweeping up the extra rice over the past year has increased. Now there's about 100 people like her here every day. So we've come sort of across town to a different low-income neighborhood in Jakarta. In this house, 3 families live in this house, and we've been talking to women here about the rise in food prices and how it's affected them. And the room has really filled up with women who are all really eager to tell us about how the increase in food prices and the increase in kerosene prices has really affected their lives.
How many of you are worried about the rise in food prices? Tell me why you are worried about the increase in food prices.
Keluarga saya ya, untuk sekolah kurang. Ya karena jajan bisa saya kurangin. Karena dari sembako mahal. Kita jadi ngobrolnya untuk dipersulit semua ini mah, sulit semua untuk kita. Udah mahal, sulit saya rumah tangga gitu.
So right now we're at one of the main retail markets where most of the customers come to buy their local products that they use for dinner, and we just spoke to a couple of people here who have said that they, basically what they do is they rely on customer loyalty. What they're seeing is more and more customers coming, asking for reduced prices. Are people asking him for discounts because they cannot afford to buy at his prices?
Banyak, dia minta menawar gitu kan.
Terus apa yang Bapak lakukan?
Ya kadang-kadang saya juga takut kelangganan saya kabur, ya saya kasih lah, dikurangin gitu kan.
mau kasih titik.